This is Dylan with Bulldog Rooter, and I'm here at 117 West Augusta Avenue, Spokane, Washington. This is a sewer video inspection. I'm pushed out as far as I can. I've made several twists and turns and bends and, well, 90s and 45s and what have you. I'm pushed out to about the extent that I can after pushing through so many turns and roots. So we're at about 85 or so feet out at this point, and what we're looking at is tile pipe. Every 3-foot section of pipe there's a joint, and at every joint roots are able to grow in through. It's the weakest point of any sewer line and the transition from one pipe to another. So these you're seeing, that's definitely obstructing the flow of solids, and you can see it. Every 3-foot section, there's another joint right there, and they're just streaming down the sewer line. And it's obviously stopped up a time or two before, because you can see that it just has all that cake, all the congealed waste and toilet paper build up throughout the pipe. There's another joint that doesn't happen to be root bound. There's a few good looking joints in here. I ran my 2-inch cleaning blade all the way out about 100 or so feet, and I didn't happen to bring back any roots. I fought for it though, but I brought back hair and just some minor, maybe minor roots. But by the looks of it, yeah, this pipe could definitely use a jetting. It would be just much more efficient of a cleaning. We'd be able to clean out, by the time I get out, to about that 100-foot mark, the ability that my cable has to clean isn't very much, especially working through all those roots. Yeah, anything that's not smooth in a sewer line is going to obstruct the flow of solids. But the remainder of this pipe that we're looking at here looks good. The condition of this joint is extremely unknown. By the looks of the root growth, that could be a fracture in the pipe that those roots are growing through. This right here looks like the joint, actually. And I can see some minor stress fractures in the pipe at the left of the screen there. And you can see the thicker the root, the more separation there is in the pipe. Just by the looks of this stuff, the longer you let tree roots grow, the more harm they cause to your sewer pipe. It's obstructing my camera pushing through there. And you can see how it can definitely clog up. When I pushed through this, it released a lot of waste and toilet paper. This is not far outside the building. You can see some waste build up on the pipe there. The jetters would hydro scrub out completely, out the joints. It'd chew up those roots. Clay, cast iron. So this is right at the foundation. Where it transitions, everything under the concrete foundation is cast iron, and this is right at the building foundation where it transitions into clay. And here we can see what looks to be a clean out, an outside clean out, but that most likely isn't brought up with a riser up to ground level for us to service it outside, so that's not really accessible. So we'd have to do our jetting through the office here. Seems to be some buildup, maybe not necessarily great issues, just, the waste kind of builds up throughout the cast iron. The pipe just gets scale, and it kind of sometimes obstructs and snatches up some toilet paper, some waste. Coming up the clean out that's right behind the bathroom. And that's your video inspection. Yet again, we're at 117 West Augusta Avenue, Spokane, Washington. And hopefully we get in here and service this line, get it nice and clean, and moving forward we can just get a cabling done after, once a year after we get this jetter popped in here and get this line cleaned up. That is your video inspection. Thank you for choosing Bulldog Rooter.